Hi, I'm Nandini from Zoho Showtime. Showtime is a web conferencing and an online virtual training delivery tool that allows trainers to interact with attendees in real time. Showtime will help you deliver interactive and engaging training session and how to use session analytics to measure your performance. I will walk you through how to use Showtime. In this demo, we will see about Showtime's dashboard, how to schedule a session, how to enable registrations, how to invite attendees, how to deliver a session, session analytics, and how to publish a face-to-face session. Once you sign into Showtime, the first thing you will see is the Showtime dashboard. On the left-hand panel, you will see the Sessions tab, Library tab, Integrations tab, and the Settings tab. The first tab is the Sessions tab. It lists the upcoming and the completed sessions. The upcoming session tab lists sessions that are about to start or scheduled for the near future. You can create new sessions, open an existing session to edit it, and also delete a scheduled session. The completed session tab lists sessions that have already been delivered. From here, you can view the analytics of a particular session. The second tab is the Showtime library. It is a collection of all the presentations and polls that you have created and delivered. From the presentation library, view and edit your existing presentations, upload presentations from your computer, or create new ones from scratch. The poll library shows all the poll questions that you have created. View the input type you have chosen for each question, review or change input settings such as character limits, and edit or delete questions. The next tab is the Integrations tab. Zoho Showtime offers two features that will greatly enhance your ability to create compelling interactive presentations. Showtime Presenter app will allow you to deliver presentations through your smartphone from anywhere within a conference hall. The Showtime plugin is available for PowerPoint users. If you're used to presenting offline in Microsoft PowerPoint, you can start delivering online presentations by using the Showtime plugin. The plugin launches Showtime within PowerPoint, allowing you to use all of Showtime's audience interaction features while presenting from a familiar program environment. Click on PowerPoint plugin. You will be navigated to Showtime plugin page. Click on Download Now to start the download. The last tab is the Settings tab. This section allows users to manage their plan details, edit one's Showtime profile, promote viewer app, and to customize thank you messages for attendees. View your current plan details, that is, free trial, free, standard, professional, or enterprise plan, the attendee limit as per your plans, and the transaction history. Showtime profile. Your profile helps your attendees learn about you even before you deliver a session. The Showtime profile is very similar to your Facebook or LinkedIn profile. Edit the necessary details and save them. Click on Preview to view your profile. Your profile serves as your resume, presenting basic information that can be customized and updated. Your profile page also includes your published sessions. You can share your profile URL on your blogs, website, and on your social media sites. The more information you share through your profile, the more interest you will receive from your trainees. Promote Viewer App. Make it easy for attendees to find you by letting them know about the Viewer App. Session settings. Personalize a thank you message for your attendees. This will be displayed to them after they provide the rating and feedback. Now, let's see how to schedule a session. Go to the Sessions tab and click on Create Session. Enter the session name and session description. It's mandatory to provide a session name. The description you provide here will be displayed in the registration page that attendees will use to register. Choose a date, time, and duration for the session. By default, the session type will be set to remote session. Remote session. You will be presenting to attendees who are not present in front of you. Face-to-face session. Attendees are actually present in front of you in a classroom or an auditorium. How is Showtime helpful in a face-to-face setting? Showtime lets you put your slides directly in your attendees' mobile devices or desktops. You don't need to go through a hassle of setting up projectors. Showtime also offers a lot of engagement features like slide likes, virtual Q&A, instant polls, in-app chats. Once you're done choosing, click Create. In the Session Details section, you can edit your session before starting it. Click Edit to change the session details. Click Edit near the Attend URL to customize the join key, which will be shared to your attendees. Click Embed to promote your session on your website or blog, which will help your attendees to register and join your session. Select a widget size, copy the embed code from the text box and remember to paste it on your site and click Done. In the registration section, registration will be enabled by default for the remote session. View the number of registered attendees if you have scheduled it earlier. Select Copy Mail Invitation. Copy the invite to send your attendees an invitation to join your session. Attendees for all scheduled sessions will receive a reminder email half an hour before the session. Showtime currently supports Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. Request attendees to join your session with a join link. They need not install or download any software or plugin. All they would need is a web browser. There are two ways in which you can launch a remote session. To begin with screen share, go ahead and click Launch on the upper right corner. To start your remote session with a presentation, go ahead and create a new presentation with Zoho Show, or upload a presentation from your computer, or import one from your presentation library. Formats supported are PPT, PPTX, or PDF. You will need a presentation to launch a face-to-face session. Polls. Create a new poll or import one from your poll library. You can also create and import polls during the session. There are 3 different poll types for you to choose from: multiple choice, text box, and rating scale. Use the completion status as a checklist for all the activities. I'm going to go ahead and launch my session now. By clicking the launch button, you can keep track of attendees who have joined the session, interact with them through chat and audio. Till you click start broadcast, the attendees will not be able to see the presentation or your screen. By default, the audio and video will be on. You can preview yourself before you start broadcasting. Click on Start Broadcast to begin sharing your session with your attendees. They can now hear you, see you, view your slides or screen. In the options page, you can choose between a presentation or screen share. If you have started the session with a presentation, the presentation slides will be visible and the options page will not appear. Let's see in detail about the tabs on the left hand side. Invite your attendees. The first icon will again have the attendee join URL and the instructions to the attendees. Imagine if someone wants to join the session after it starts. You can just copy paste the link and send it to them. The second icon is the attendee tab. The list of attendees who are currently viewing the session is listed here. The horizontal line is a real-time engagement indicator for each of the individual attendees. If your attendees are on another slide, the slide number is also displayed. If you want a particular attendee to speak, you can invite them using the open mic feature. Once they've accepted your request, they can start speaking and it will be audible to both the trainer and the rest of the attendees. If attendees mute themselves, you can prompt them to speak using the poke button that corresponds to the name of the attendee. This option is only available when the attendee is muted. If a new attendee wants to speak while an attendee is already talking, approving the new attendee's mic access will revoke the current speaker's mic access. The trainer reserves the right to mute and end the request at any time. Questions. Attendees can interact with you by posing questions throughout the session. Decide which questions are relevant and make answering them part of your session. Attendees will see the questions you have chosen to display and can upvote or downvote them. New questions will be displayed in the unanswered section along with the name of the attendee who submitted them. Select the question you wish to reply to. Choose private reply to respond to just the submitter, or reply to everyone to make your response visible to all attendees. To display the question and reply, click Project. Questions you have responded are then moved to the answered section. Create polls. Create or import polls during the session to keep your session engaging and interactive. From the Polls tab, select Create Poll. Choose a poll format. Enter a question, set options for responses and click Create. Import from library. Select a poll and click Import. Start a poll. Click Start Poll. The poll will appear in a pop-up window on your attendees' mobile devices. Click Show Results to Everyone to display the results to your attendees. Hover over the poll to see the Edit and Delete options. Click Edit to make changes to your poll and then click the Save button. Click Delete to remove your poll from the session. The chat function allows attendees to exchange messages with you during your remote session. This is not available for face-to-face session. Click the Chat tab, enter your message in the text box and press Enter or click Send. Here you can view the chat conversation along with the name of the attendee and the time at which it took place. Forward and backward. Navigate between the next and previous slides in Showtime using the arrow icons at the bottom right corner of the screen or with the arrow keys, page up and page down keys on your keyboard. Attendees will be able to view your current slide and any that preceded it. Attendees can show their appreciation to your slide content by liking a particular slide. Enable and mute audio video. Click the microphone video icon above the bottom right corner of your screen to enable and mute audio video during your session. By default, the audio and the video will be on when the session starts. Attendees will not be able to hear and see you unless you enable the microphone or video. Audio and video works while you give a presentation as well as when you share the screen with the attendees. To initiate screen share while you deliver a session, click the screen share icon on the left side of the screen. Choose what you would like to share, your entire screen, application window or browser tab. Select one and click share. Your entire screen. Choose this when you want to share your entire screen with attendees. Application window. Choose this when you want to share a particular application window with attendees. They will be able to view only the application and nothing else on their screen. Browser tab. Choose this to share a particular browser tab with your attendees. If you would like to share a different screen with your attendees, click the screen share icon. A screen share pop-up will prompt you to choose what you would like to share with your attendees. Once you're done, click stop sharing. If the session was started with a presentation, you will be returned to it. If the session was started directly with screen share, when you click stop sharing, you will be taken back to the options page to choose a presentation or screen share. Your attendees will still be able to hear and see you. You can still conduct polls and receive the questions your attendees pose. Once the session is completed, click exit in the bottom left corner of the screen. Request attendees to provide a rating and feedback when they are prompted. Analytics. At the end of every session, you can measure your trainee engagement as well as your own performance to see what worked and what didn't. You can also publish your session to make it easy for more people to view it in the future. The summary section of a session will load automatically after you finish delivering a session. When you look at your analytics, you can see a quick summary of the basic statistics about your session. Quick summary shows you the number of attendees who participated, the session duration, and the slides presented. To see the engagement data, click View Detailed Analytics. Session Details shows you the session date and time, the delivery type, and the session name. Registration shows if registration was enabled for this session. Click View Attendees to view the number of attendees participated in the session. Presentation allows you to preview the slide presentation delivered at this session. Polls shows you poll questions asked to the attendees. To see attendees' answers, click Poll Analytics. The detailed analytics start with the basics: the size of the attendees, the length of the session, the date of the session, the number of slides you presented. Specific engagement details are listed. Engagement contains a pie chart showing the percentage of time spent by you, followed by the average amount of time spent by the total attendees on the session. Likes contains a pie chart showing the percentage of slides that were liked by the attendee, followed by the number of slides liked out of the total in the presentation. Ratings contains a star graph showing the session's average rating, followed by a numerical average rating and the total number of rating responses received. Questions contains a pie chart showing the percentage of attendee who asked questions, followed by the number of attendee members who asked questions, the number of questions asked, the number of questions answered, and the questions that received the highest number of upvotes. Polls contains a summary of polls conducted by question type, multiple choice, text, and rating, followed by details about each poll including the question text, the question type, the percentage of attendee that answered, the number of attendee members who answered out of the total who attended, and the most voted answer. Review slides. View all the slides and animation that make up your presentation. Review questions. View the individual questions asked by your attendee during the session. For each question, you will see the question text, the name of the trainee who asked it, the time it was asked, the number of upvotes and downvotes it received, and whether it was displayed to the attendee. Filter the questions based on their reply status or sort them based on the time they were asked or the number of upvotes they received. View chat history. This section is available only for remote session. There is no chat history for a face-to-face session. It includes the session date, the number of chats that took place, and a list of individual chats, including the attendee members. Review polls. See details about all the poll questions. On the conducted poll section, see the basic results for the questions you presented to the attendee. Click View Results on a specific poll to see detailed results, including respondent's name, email address, and poll ratings if provided. Review feedback. See what your attendee had to say about your session, including the attendee's member's name if provided, the rating they gave for your session, and any additional feedback they provided. View attendee details. See information about each person who attended your session, including their name, email address, the number of slides they liked, the number of questions they asked, and how they rated the session. You can export the data to a spreadsheet. You can also view the attended and not attended attendee list here. Let's see how to publish a session. Publishing makes your presentation available for other users to view or download, even if they didn't attend the original session. Your published presentation will also appear on your Showtime profile. Publishing a session is available only for face-to-face sessions. It is currently unavailable for remote sessions. To publish your session, click the Sessions icon in the left-hand panel. Click Completed Session. Click View Analytics next to a session. Click Publish this session from the Session Details section. Enter a short description. Enter the location where you delivered the session. Select a category from the drop-down menu. Click Publish. To share a published session on social media, from the Share tab, click an icon to select a social media site, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or LinkedIn. Or copy the link URL and paste it on a social media platform of your choice. To embed a published session in your blog or website, choose a banner size, copy the embed code, paste the code onto your website or blog. With this, we have come to the end of the Showtime demo. You can watch our other videos from the Showtime's resource section. If you have any questions, write to us at support@zohoshowtime.com. Thanks for watching.